Evening message on May 27, 2022. Stillness, still realm of existence. Just give no significance to know itself. No is not know itself. Do you think that you can associate with stillness and indifference? This is hidden realm. Disregard, even from the disregard itself, no significance in the disregard itself. Nothing is within the non-attachment itself. No is not know itself. Don't be obsessed within the realms that is hidden within the mind. Non-attachment is not itself. No is not know itself. Conclude in the way that has self-purification, a reminder that purifies itself, constantly form it up. No is not know itself. The non-attachment is not itself, it doesn't grasp itself. Nothing is within the non-attachment itself, well with it. Disregard, even from the disregard itself, well with it. Nothing is within the non-attachment itself. No is not know itself, child. Don't be engrossed with no. Let's purify the no itself simultaneously. No is not know itself. This will be without flaw right away. Not to be obsessed with having anything overlaying, looking, seeing and knowing. Not to have anything overlaying anything. What is it that is overlaying? That is the samudaya itself. Overlaying, seeing, looking, knowing. Overlaying attributes of the mind, overlaying states of mind within stillness and indifference. The attributes of that which is given significance and meanings and involvement is the overlaying of samudaya itself. Discard the discard itself, letting go of the letting go itself. No is not know itself. Uninvolved within the uninvolved itself. Disregard from the disregard itself. Stillness and indifference that is ongoing cannot be associated with. How can one associate with such a state of mind? It's a hidden samudaya. Totally. Afterwards, one gonna get into troublesome. No is not know itself, so that it will not be about anything within the mind, within any attributes of the mind simultaneously. so that there will not be any significance and meanings within all things simultaneously. This is given the enlightenment simultaneously with all
ไม่
things.
ไม่ใช่ไม่เองเลยสิ
The disregard is not itself.
ไม่ใช่แม้กระทั่งตัวไม่ใช่เอง
No is not even the no itself.
ไม่ใช่ตัวไม่ใช่เองเลยลูกอนุภาพในการ
This is the mighty force of cutting through within and without simultaneously.
ทั้งตัดช่วยทั้งช่วยตัดทั้งตัดช่วยทั้งช่วยตัด
Cutting as helping through cutting simultaneously. Both compassion and great compassion is simultaneous.
ไม่ใช่ตัวไม่ใช่เองเลย
No is not the no itself. This is
เป็น
beyond
สำนึกที่ล้างสำนึกเองอย่ามัวแต่สำนึกภาษามัน
being conscious,
สำนึกที่
conscience,
สำนึก
which is circling within itself without self-purification. Only emphasis on conscience. This is beyond that.
ไม่ใช่ตัวไม่ใช่เองเลยลูกไม่ใช่มัวแต่เป็น
No
ไม่
is
ใช่
not
อะไร
no itself. This is not about being engrossed with the rejection towards
ไม่
anything.
ตัวไม่เองไม่ใช่
Disregard,
มัวแต่
even from the
ไม่
disregard
อะไร
itself, is not about attempting to disregard something on and on.
สิ่งที่ไม่ใช่อะไรนี่ไม่นะ
That
ไม่
which is not about anything within disregarding or not.
โดยกรุณาและโดยมหา
By compassion and great compassion,
ตัดพร้อม
simultaneous
ตัด
cutting,
ช่วยกันตัด
helping to cut, cutting as helping.
เกี่ยวตัวไม่เกี่ยวเอง
Uninvolved within the uninvolved itself.
ไม่ใช่มัวแต่ไปคอยไม่เกี่ยว
Let's
อะไร
not be obsessed to uninvolved with something on and on. The uninvolved doesn't grasp itself.
ไม่เกี่ยวตัวไม่เกี่ยวเอง
Uninvolved within the uninvolved itself, child.
จะได้ไม่มัวแต่ไปคอยไม่เกี่ยว
So that
นั้นไม่เกี่ยว
you will not be obsessed to uninvolve in this way and that way, this and that.
ไม่เกี่ยวเอง
Uninvolved within the uninvolved itself.
จะได้ตัดพร้อมกันไป
Then there will be
ตัดช่วยกัน
simultaneous
ตัด
cutting, helping through the cutting altogether.
ตัดตัวนี้ตัดเอง
Cutting
ตัด
within the
ตัด
cutting
เอง
itself, cut through the cutter itself. Disregard, even from the disregard itself, don't be obsessed to reject anything. Don't let it become like a rejection. Disregard this and that, attempting to disregard this and that. Disregard even from the disregard itself, child. Disregard from the disregard itself. Don't give significance and meanings to it. No is not the no itself.
มันไม่ได้แค่ไม่ใช่ไม่นะมันไม่ได้แค่ว่าไม่ก็ไม่ใช่ไม่
This is not just
แต่
about
ไม่ทั้งตัวไม่ใช่เอง
rejection. Give no meaning and significance to the disregard itself. Simultaneously with everything, simultaneous cutting, simultaneous enlightenment, cutting through simultaneously altogether, helping through cutting simultaneously.
นั้นมันจะไม่เยอะ
Therefore,
จะไม่มีอะไรเยอะ
there will not be much
โปรดก็โปรดแบบไม่เยอะ
blessing without taking anything into account. But there will be a lot of purification. senses and sense perceptions, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body and mind of each assumed body mind, they are not that tiny bits that exist. Once they are opening, they are a lot there. That's why there will be a lot that is purified through these assumed eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body and mind. Disregard, even from the disregard itself. Nothing is within the disregard itself. Let's conclude as such through Nirodha and Nibbana, so that eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body and mind will be the ambassador of Nirodha and Nibbana. Ambassador of the extinction and emptiness that purifies onwards. Disregard, even from the disregard itself simultaneously. Then eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body and mind will be ambassador of the purification through Nirodha and Nibbana, through extinction and emptiness. Don't fall in stillness. It cannot be associated with. It's the hidden realm, because afterwards it's going to create confusion. Disregard is not itself. No is not no itself. Uninvolved within the uninvolved itself. Well with the flawlessness as helping through. Within this samsara, we have no duty to add more preoccupation at all. Enable to bless, help through flawlessness, help through ending, cut through as helping, helping to cut through altogether. Ending as helping. This is compassion and great compassion. There's no duty to add more preoccupation, adding more with anything whatsoever. That's not our duty. Don't be involved with eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body and mind too much. Whatever the mind is, don't involve much with it. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body and mind that exist, that are already assumed, don't involve much with them. They are the ambassador of ending and helping through ending continuously. Let them be the ambassador of helping through ending continuously. The disregard is not itself. No is not even no itself. No is not the no itself. Ending as helping, helping through ending. Zizing as helping. Helping through zizing. This is not about adding on top for one another. That's not helpful. Disregard is not itself. No is not the no itself. What is there to patch up or to add more on top of it? Why trying to emphasize on that? Ending as helping, zizing as helping. Helping through zizing and ending altogether. Let's make a conclusion through Nirodha, well with it. across with something on, with significance and meanings and involvement on, disregard from itself.
ไม่ก็ไม่ใช่ไม่เองเลยลูกเองไม่ใช่ไม่
Non-attachment is not itself.
ไม่ก็ไม่เกี่ยวกับไม่เอง
Uninvolved with the non-attachment itself, well with it.
ทำไมไม่มันก็ไม่ยุติ
Without disregarding, there is no ending. The samutai will not be ended.
ไม่ไม่ทั้งไม่
Disregard even from the disregard itself.
ไม่เกี่ยวกับไม่เอง
The disregard is not relevant to itself.
ไม่เกี่ยวแม้กระทั่งตัวไม่เกี่ยว
Uninvolved even within the uninvolvement itself.
จบช่วยกันจบ
Ending as helping through ending
ยุ
altogether.
ติช่วยกันยุติ
Ceasing as helping through ceasing altogether. This is both compassion and great compassion that proceeds on simultaneously. It's not the non-attachment itself. Proceed on simultaneously through that which is not the non-attachment itself. Uninvolved with the disregard itself. Disregard in the way that is not the disregard itself. The state of mind is not relevant to itself. The conditions of the mind is not relevant to itself. Uninvolved within the uninvolved itself. Share well through compassion and great compassion, helping through unwinding as helping, all together. Well with the disregard. The disregard is not itself, child. Uninvolved with the disregard itself. Unwinding as helping through unwinding altogether. This is no distortion from the essence of helping through ending for samsara. If the blessing is not well, then it's going to continue in the way of samsara onwards. Disregard even from the disregard itself, child. It's not about anything within the disregard itself, child. Ending as helping through ending altogether. Ceasing the samutai as helping through end the samutai altogether. Without diligently clarify the conclusion or the reminder itself, being obsessed with the hidden realm, significance and meanings within stillness and indifference. This is a hidden realm. Being obsessed with hidden samutai.
ฉันสรุปล้างสรุปสิ
Let's diligently purify the conclusion itself.
แล้วก็จะตรัสรู้ว่าไอ้ที่
Then
นิ่งอยู่
you'll be enlightened to the truth that the stillness that is ongoing
แท้จริงแล้วมัน
is actually
ไม่นิ่งจริง
is not true stillness.
เดี๋ยวบล็อกเอาไว้อยู่สิ
It's still a blockage within such a state of mind.
นิสัยสมุทัยประเภทหนึ่งเป็น
It's the kind of
บล็อกเอาไว้
habitual pattern of the samutai, which is always functioning as a blockade.
ไม่ใช่ไหม้เองเลยสิลูก
Non-attachment is not
มัน
itself.
กำลังไหม้อยู่มันก็ไม่ใช่
The
ไหม้เอง
ongoing
สิ
non-attachment
มันกำลังไหม้อยู่
that is there, just give no significance and meanings to it.
ไม่เกี่ยวกับไหม้ไปด้วยกัน
Uninvolved with it
เลยสิ
right away simultaneously.
มันจะได้คลายช่วย
With this,
ช่วยกัน
it will be
คลาย
unwinding as helping through unwinding altogether.
มันกำลังจะลงลึกลงตื้นอะไรก็
Whatever that is, the ongoing of deepening or shallowing, make a conclusion well to end it, to purify it.
ไหม้ก็ไม่ใช่ไหม้เองเลย
The
สิ
disregard is not itself.
ไม่ทันได้ถลำลึกถลำตื้นอะไร
This will
ไม่
not
ทันได้ลงลึกลงตื้น
yet
อะไร
falling into deepening or
ไม่
shallowing
ทัน
with
ได้
anything.
อย่างลึกอย่างตื้นอะไร
The delusive attachment will not yet
ไม่ใช่ก็ไม่ใช่
falling
เอง
deeply. No is not no itself.
ไม่พอที่จะวนเวียนกับอะไร
Not yet sufficient enough to circle with anything.
ยุติรอบสังสารวัฏช่วยกัน
Sees the cycle of samsara as helping through ceasing the cycle of samsara altogether.
ที่มันไหม้อยู่แล้วไม่ใช่ไห
The
ม้
disregard that is there, just give no significance and meanings to it right away. The non-attachment is not itself.
จะได้ยุติช่วย
This will
ช่วยกันยุติ
cease as helping through ceasing
นิ
altogether.
โรธช่วยกันนิโรธ
Nirodha as helping through
ช่วย
Nirodha.
กันดับ
Extinction as helping through extinction altogether.
ไม่ใช่ก็ไม่ใช่เอง
No is not the no itself. Well with it.
ไม่ใช่ยุติตัวไม่ใช่เองเลย
No, this is the no itself.
ไม่ยุติตัวไม่เอง
Disregard, this is the disregard itself.
ไม่ใช่ยุติตัวไม่ใช่เอง
No, this is the no itself.
ตัวไม่ใช่นี่เป็นสมุทัย
The no is the samutai within itself.
นี่ไม่นับรวมถึงไอ้
This doesn't count
สมุทัย
the samutai that is still straying here and there, or that significance and meanings to this and that, so crude. Even attempting to disregard is the samutai that is overlaying the disregard. Even attempting to cut is the samutai overlaying the cutting.
ไม่ก็ไม่ใช่ไม่เองเลย
The disregard is not itself, child.
ยุติสมุทัย
Ceasing the samutai as helping
สมุทัย
helping through ceasing the samutai altogether.
ไม่ใช่ไม่เองเลยลูก
The disregard is not itself. Disregard, even from the disregard itself. The disregard is not itself. Where with this essence, Let there be
ไทยซ้อน
no
กัน
more
ดีมาก
noble path left over because it's not
ไทยในลิมา
ending in itself. Let's end the noble path, all types of noble path.